Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Live with NAZ, quarantining in Corona, where you are the comedians. Not me. You guys are the funny ones, and I'll prove it to you tonight. This is show number 115. 115. Let's see which family. Ray is the first to enter the family room here. Michael Ramirez, how are you? Lily is here. Vincent Garza, welcome back. Sarah. Becky is here. And Keto Olson is joining us early. Howdy, Mr. Keto. Lily and Pastor David McLaughlin is here. You have been slacking off, Mr. McLaughlin. You're in one day, out the other. We can't do that. You're a major family member here. Rita, how are you? How are you, Rita? Lily, everybody. Amy is here. Amy McLean, welcome to the show. Michael Ramirez, how is the fire in Azusa? I know our fire in Corona. I don't see smoke anymore, so I think it's contained, kinda. So hope you're safe and your sister's house is safe and all that. Alrighty, let's see. Welcome one another, family. I love this family. You know what? I was just thinking it would be great. Well, I'll let you know in a little bit once we get more family members here. All right, where is our Wisconsin friend? And well, Lonnie has been on and off lately, but Rossetti's here. Here he is, Matthew from the Dairyland. How are you? Welcome to the show, people. Welcome. Let's see. Matthew Dirks is here. Sorry, there's no in and out. Okay. Sorry, I would have been here earlier, but I have a slow connection tonight. Again, oh well. No, you're here early. Sarah, you're always the first one here. But Ray beat you today. All right. Teresa's here. Hello, Teresa. Welcome to the show. Let's see. Who else is joining us on a Friday night? Where we're going to laugh and have fun and share with others. It's funny. It's so easy. You can say hi to someone. How are you? They say, what do you do to relax yourself? Or what do you do to go through this whole pandemic? Oh, I watch Live with Naz. I'm glad you asked. It's a free show every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. See how easy it is to bless others and give them the opportunity to laugh with us? So easy. Try it this weekend to let them know. Every weeknight at 8:30 p.m. where they become the comedians. Hello, Michael. Everybody's here. Let's see. Welcome. Remember, guys, I am doing next Thursday at 11 a.m. Next Thursday at 11 a.m. I'm doing a 1-hour free webinar to teach you how to be funnier. Alrighty, we have probably less than 30 spots left. So sign up if you know someone who's like, oh, I'd like to be funny, or I'd like to be a comedian. Oh, I'm a speaker. Oh, I need to communicate better with other people. This one is for you people, and it's free. So join us next Thursday. All right. This is what I was. Sometimes if you want to write, I encourage everyone to write every day when you can. Why? It keeps your brain going. It keeps you. Welcome to Cooking with Naz. Wait, that was a hummus show. Welcome. We need to do something else, Art. We did hummus once. Sorry, it's hot in the house. It is very hot. It is 100 and something today. The flies were begging me, like, please, just let me in. I won't buzz. Just let me in. Jane Sizemore, welcome to the show. All right, so today I started writing. Christine is here. You made it on time. Yes. Okay, does we know they're funny? How does one know if they're funny? Well, that's a good question. Do people laugh sometimes? Do strangers laugh when you say something? Not every time. I'm a professional comedian. I'm not funny all the time. I am not. Not everything I say is funny. People expect me to be funny and everything I say, but I'm not. But if strangers laugh at you, when you say something occasionally, then you're funny. Remember, comedy is subjective. Some people think it's funny, other people will think it's horrible, depending. So, You make a joke about the Democrats. Some people think it's funny, others don't. So, comedy is subjective, depending on the subject matter. It makes them laugh or not. That doesn't mean you're not funny. But if you want people to laugh at your stuff and you're trying to be funny, then you're funny. That's my thing. Everyone is funny. Even serial killers are funny in their own way. They have dark humor, but it's different. You know what I mean? It's different. So, that's the answer. I hope that helps. Is yeah, if strangers laugh. Now, if your mom and dad laugh at your jokes, or if your wife laughs at your jokes, or your kids, well, your kids are hard. If my kids laugh at my joke, it's funny. It's funny. Um, like the other day, should I tell them what I said about the cocaine? You guys know before I was 28, I was not a believer in Christ. I did my share. I did my quota with alcohol and cocaine and everything. I did everything. 28, I came to Christ. From that point on, never looked back. But so the other day, my little one has asked me, Dad, have you ever smoked cocaine? Have you ever used cocaine? I go, no, I only smelled it. I never smoked it already. So anyway, John thought it was hilarious. So that means that's a funny joke because John will never laugh just to be courteous to me. So if strangers, why? Because if your family laughs at your jokes, they know your background, it's easy. Anyway, we'll talk about it on the. Oh, my beloved Jason Kingsley is joining us. Him and his wonderful wife, Christine. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope your health is doing great. My funny guys, Gary Slater and James Blind, have been joining together at the same time. Michael Rojas, welcome to the show, people. All right, so this is what I said. I'm a serial killer. I love that. Okay, today I couldn't think of anything, so I started writing about shoes. I said one great measure of your age and how old you are is tying your shoes. You know how old you are when you start tying your shoes. If you don't know how to tie your shoes, you're very young. If you can't bend and tie your shoes, you're very old. So tying your shoes determines how old you are. See, here's the start. You're born with no shoes, right? Your first shoe is a little soleless booty with Velcro. Your mom bought it just to show off. You never touch the ground with them, the little booties. And they're all Velcro because you're too young to tie your shoes. Then you start learning how to tie your shoes. It takes you a while, and everybody offers to help you. Then for the next 50 years, you have no problem tying shoes. So for 50 years in your life, you have no problem tying shoes. After that, you no longer can bend down and tie your shoes. You can pull your back in the process. So you bend on one knee, and you do like the Colin Kaepernick to tie your shoes. If you're old, you have to do the Colin Kaepernick at the national anthem to tie your shoes. Otherwise, you'll pull your back. Then you get really old, and you buy shoes that have Velcro. See, you're gonna understand. Like, I don't want to deal with tying shoes. I can't bend on over. And then the last days of your life, you'll not be wearing shoes. So you enter this world with no shoes. You leave this world with no shoes. Because it's not right to ask people to tie your shoes. Like, let's say you can't tie your shoes. Who's going to do it other than your mother? Your wife will do it if you pull your leg up all the way so it becomes handy for her, or it's convenience. Yeah, maybe the ladies at the nail salon, they probably will tie your shoes. Or the referee at Foot Locker, he will do it. So let's talk about shoes. We have a lot of lovely ladies here in the show and the family, and you guys all have a lot of shoes. So let me tell you a little bit about shoes. Michelle Van Dusen is joining us. This is all this morning. This just came dumped from my brain this morning. Shoes also tell about your financial stature. The number of shoes women all own tells how much money they have, or how well off they are. But for men, the cleanliness of their shoe will determine that. But not always. You can see a teenager with a t-shirt worth 50 cents, like he got it free from McDonald's, pants that are saggy and dirty, but a $300 shoes. That tells you where his priority is. Like, why? I mean, Does the kid value comfort over looks? Is walking his biggest activity of the day that you have to spend that much on the equipment, $300 for shoes? But, slippers, sandals, those are convertible shoes. They never determine the cost. Doesn't matter. You don't look at a slipper and go, oh, that's an expensive slipper. No, they're all slippers are slippers. If they're 5 cents or $300, it's the same. Some shoes are very expensive without offering anything more. You know what? You don't go to the shoe store and the salesperson tries to explain to you why this shoe is expensive. They don't care. They never. You know, you buy it because of the designer, right? Some people spend like $600-700 on shoes just because the designer. Like your friend's gonna be impressed. Those ones with glasses that can't read the design. Yeah. So this is what happened. You don't see salespeople trying to convince you. Well, if you buy the shoes, you'll be able to walk faster, more erect, and maneuver better in a crowded room. They don't try to convince you like, oh, this shoe's expensive because you'll be able to maneuver better. Oh, this shoes is for your protection. We did a study and found out that the shoe to buttock compressive force with this shoes is 2 horsepower or 1400 watts, which is 40% higher than the competing brand. They don't tell you that. Your adversary will feel it few seconds faster than if you used a regular shoes. That's why it's expensive. This shoe is also designed with a retracting mechanism that will allow your feet to return from hitting someone's behind and to a standing position and run away before your adversary realizes what hit them. See, if you convince me, I'll buy the shoes. You claim it's for comfort, not to show off, but really, you want comfort? Go to Dr. Scholl. Get this white Velcro shoes that they give you at the hospital following your bunion procedure, right? The Dr. Scholl and then Dr. Martin. Have you guys, this familiar boots called Dr. Martin? I think he had ties to Hitler. I'm not sure. Dr. Martin. Doc Martin, yeah. I think he had the ties to Hitler. I don't know why. Every time I look at his shoes, I go, yep, that's Nazi. Anyway, this is my shoe idea today. This is all I wrote. But I think the funniest part, which is true, is no one convinces you. No one tried to convince you that why this shoe is expensive. Just it's expensive. All right. So anyway, last night I asked you the question, funny excuses to why you don't want to wear a mask. Funny excuses why you don't want to wear a mask. Because hiding this face is a greater crime than anything you could arrest me for. I want to show my smile and my new lipstick color. I want people to see my handsome face. I'm too sexy for my mask. It's against my religion. It's against my religion. That's a good one you can get away. Smears my makeup. I'm too pretty. I can't eat as much with one on. It's bad fashion, so no, I won't wear a mask. Snap, snap. My ears are too flexible and the mask keeps popping off. My face shield is at the dry cleaner. My smile has rights too. I'm old and fat and can't reach my mask. My dog may mistake me for a burglar and bite me. I'm sure that came in from our Wisconsin buddy, Matthew. I didn't bring my ears. How am I supposed to be able to stick my tongue out at you with one on? I'm a grown man and my mom says I don't have to. I'm getting high on these essential oils I put in my mask. I need to take it off. I have a fear of Zorro. I'd rather torture you with my breath than me. I have maskophobia. It's in my purse. You find it. The Bible warns about taking the mark of the mask. My mask said no. And finally, excuses why you don't wear a mask. The mask makes the money you spend on Botox a waste. All right. FBI might recognize me. That's good. My ears won't support the mask. That's good. My cousin husband likes to wear Crocs. I assure you his wife is unimpressed. Right. Time to sanitize. Let's do it. Sanitize, people. Sanitize. I'm going to ask you your first question of the night. Okay, you guys, in the news today, President Trump said we need more money for the post office so they can do their job to get the ballots on time. Here's my question to you. What if you change the name of the post office? What would you call it? What if we change the name of the post office? What would you call it, funny people? Start your funny engines. And let's do it. Alrighty. Bad enough I gotta wear a mask to Kaiser. I won't wear a mask to anywhere else. Oh, Amy. Amy had to wear a mask. Amy had to wear a mask. Oh no. They got you, Amy. Oh, this is it. The end is near. We love Amy and BB and Philip. I resemble that remark. All right, let's see. Holyfield don't have to wear mask because Mike Tyson bit off his ear. That's right. I'm looking to catch COVID because I'm looking to herd immunity. That's why you don't wear a mask. I'm in the witness protection. Change the name of the post office. What do you change it to? Snail mail? Good one, Art. Bills are us. Hello, Rossetti. He comes in. He jumps in fighting. Boom. Oh, he never gets there on time. Never gets there on time. That's a good name. Go Postal. The Tortoise Express. Hello, James Blind. Snail me. Snail mail. Go Pistol. Junk mail you can't delete. That's right. The past. Craig, that is funny. Welcome to the show. Boom. First time, Craig, and boom, you're funny. The past office. Craig Albreton, welcome to the family. Let us know where you're at, what city and state. Stamp out. Pony Express with retired polo ponies. My mom's snail mail delivery service. DMVF, don't move very fast. Return to sender. I couldn't find the house even though it was right in front of me. That's funny. Better late than never. Delivery service. Right. Junk Mail Express. Lost letters are us. UPS now delivers letters. Oh, I didn't know that. Alrighty. Maybe the ballots will go. Alrighty. You've got it when you get it. You get it when you get it. Good one, Michael Rojas. Hard to get a Christian. Advertisers galore. Right. Stamp out government waste. We searched your mail. Slow stickin' pickin'. We dump your mail in the nearest ditch. Frozen molasses. That's funny. That's slow. Frozen molasses. Misdirected are us. Snail frail mail. United States pathetic service. Good one, Rossetti. Blast from the past mail. Also password passed over. I believe this belongs to you. Delivery service. Send cash through mail. We're underpaid. Domino's might get more business that way. Right. Had to get my prescription at Kaiser. Oh, I'm sorry. Pick a letter, any letter. Your neighbor's mail delivery. Obsolete. Obsolete office. We used to be relevant. Can hear and the screen is frozen and I'm responding to the right question. Is the question posted? Yes, the question is posted under Nazareth. It says, if we change the name of the post office, what would you call it? Alrighty, we deliver your letter to your neighbor. This one is true, right? Ouch. eBay junk delivery. Pigeons are faster. Slug mail. Do-it-yourself mail center. Stuck at the border mail service. Sorted details. Mail from World War II delivery. Hello, Sophia. Sophia, welcome back. Good to see you again. Post of fortune, pay extra for vows. Lost your mail? Right. Let's see. Roly poly. Roly poly. Letters in a bottle are faster than us. Right. We used to be the Pony Express. Old nag. We used to be the Pony Express. Uh Today's your birthday. Well, happy birthday, Sophia. Happy birthday to you. Sing with me, John. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sophia. Happy birthday to you. All right, guys, give her some love. Emojis. Rossetti's parcel scooter. The famous Rossetti scooter. If you're new to us, Mr. Chris Rossetti, the funny guy from San Francisco, he rides his scooter everywhere. And he actually uses it as an Uber. Mad Max Postal Service, maybe he'll survive. Or we no longer horse around express. We don't care, so you have to care. Oh, here's Lily. Happy. Okay. That's awesome, guys. I love this family. Socially distant letters from your residence. No contact delivery. We stay a block away. Man, I think my postman doesn't want to be friendly at all. San Bernard delivery with whiskey chaser. What? I leave the mailbox open? He does. He's like, he steals my mail. The mail guy is stealing my mail. He opens it up, look it up, and then give me those open envelopes. The posh. Next time I'm going to give him my checkbook. I said, hey, while you opening the mail, why don't you just pay the bills and get it over with? The partial parcel, part of your package is missing. Lost your mail in the hood. Stolen mail, post office. Shelter in place, home for quarantine mail. Alrighty. We hold the good stuff hostage. Postage. Postage hostage. That's a good name, James. Here, I help you with it. Postage hostage. Lost mail forever. Expect bills and junk mail. Postal carriers need love too. They do. I love on them. I ask them if they want water, if they want anything. I let my dog no, I don't. My dog doesn't even care. He doesn't know we get mail. We will vote for you, referring to mail-in ballots this November. Democrat insurance ballot policy. Look, we found another box of ballots. Oh, look, another one we didn't see. Right. Mail dog delivery, partially chewed. Mail to the highest bidder. Wuhan bad postal service. Delinquent delivery. The big DD post office. Delinquent deliveries. Good one, Becky. Don't hold your breath, mail carriers. Oh, thank you, Christine. Lost your mail in the hood? Okay, you send it. We fill our storage locker. Right. Drone delivery. Eventually, they're going to be doing drone deliveries. But so you have no one to complain to. Alrighty. The wooden leg protects postal worker from dog bites. That's sad. I know. If I'm a person working for the post office or delivering mail, yeah, I'll hate dogs. You never see a cat attacking a postman. They call it a postman or a post person. A postpartum. All right, don't care, postal servant. Jealous of our Jeep. Yeah. Did you sanitize? Did you? Did we? Not yet. At 9 o'clock, 7 more minutes. We did the first one, Christine. Yeah, sanitize and share, people. Tell Eagle crashes drone. Yes. Last chance mail. Okay, I'm going to change the question on you. I think we insulted the post office enough. All right. The mailman, cause the female man doesn't sound right. You're right. Okay. Okay, John, I'm gonna do the relaxation question first. Okay, guys. Tomorrow, we're off tomorrow. The city I moved to in East Texas just got a mail carrier about a decade ago. Prior to that, they all had P.O. boxes. Oh, yeah. I guess you could have to call it the mailman. Cause all right, I know a postman that was attacked by wild turkeys in Boston. Wild seasonal postal delivery. We quit braving extreme weather. Right. My uncle Abe is retired from the post office of a mailman. Oh, I ain't getting mail for a month after that topic. Yeah, you want post parchment and then post parcel mail that gets delivered after you deliver a little one postpartum. Pick it up yourself mail happened in Madison as well. Oh, that's funny. All right, tomorrow's National Relaxation Day. People, tomorrow you need to relax. Here's the question. What is something you have to get rid of to relax? What is something you have to get rid of to relax? Because tomorrow is National Relaxation Day. Get your own darn mail. GYOD, man. Pick it up yourself, mail. Postpartum pronounced. Okay, let's see. What is something you have to get rid of to relax, people? I love that. My that's Windows 98 background, isn't it, John? What is something? Oh, partial parcel service. My job. Really? Sophia, do you work for the post office? My wife. Oh, my job. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sophia. Sophia was so fast with the joke. I'm sorry. She said, what's something you need to get rid of to relax? My job. Chris said, my wife. He's going to get beat. Nerves. Right. My cell phone. Right. My wife said, your husband. Bills. My job. My kids. Get rid of the mask. Mina Ghali, welcome, man. It's been over a month. Welcome. The question is, tomorrow's National Relaxation Day. What is something you have to get rid of to relax? I would say people, but then quarantine. The urge to slap everyone. I'm going to a freedom rally at Raleigh's farm in Yucaipa. Oh, that's what she needs to get rid of at 10 o'clock to 4 tomorrow to relax. Everyone telling me to relax. You need to get rid of everyone who's telling you to relax. You have to get rid of being awake to really relax. Weekdays. James wants to get rid of weekdays to relax. That's so funny. Not having a schedule with 100 things to do on it. That's right, James. Everyone who tells me to calm down. My alarm. That's right. Politicians. Craig. Did you tell us what city and state you're at, Craig? The devil. My bad attitude. The spa. It's too expensive. It's a family reunion. TV. You need to get rid of the TV. Get rid of all bills and keeping all naps. Right, Michelle. Good advice. Wow, calm down. That's funny. James, the spatula people, James and Sarah, are getting at it now. Calm down, Sarah, because she tired of people to tell her to calm down. You guys are so funny. Let's see, 2 minutes to sanitize. The news. Yes, that's what we need to get rid of. The news. Temecula, oh, you're in Temecula, Craig. Close. All right. The outdoors. I'm an indoor pet. Careful. Man, let's laugh. I told you they're going to go at it with spatulas. That's funny. You know, it's funny. I cannot look at spatula again like the other day. Yesterday, Maha brought a chicken, those that you buy at Albertsons and grocery store, and it was stuck to the bottom, so I needed to carry it not with my hands. So I took 2 spatulas, and I'm laughing my head off. All the other voices in my head to relax. That's right. Get rid of the gears so that the guys can win battle of the sexes. That's right. Yesterday you lost, guys. The debates over mask. Right. Reminds me of my dad when his birthday was approaching. I don't want any gifts. I just want peace and quiet. Right? I'm trying to relax. My left knee hurts. Ouch. Negativity. Maggie. Maggie Pikey. How are you, Maggie? Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time, you gotta let us know what city and state. If not, the question is tomorrow is National Relaxation Day. What is one thing you need to get rid of to relax? For me, it would be the coronavirus. That would be a good thing to get rid of. Get rid of bad weather, get a gentle breeze. I have bought a spatulas in 2 weeks. You haven't bought them. Oh, well, what are you waiting for? Are you fasting? The policeman, a strange and three exes that are always following me. Spatulas are one of the best inventions. Get rid of bugs, all bugs, so we can relax in the backyard. You know what, Michelle? I just bought one of those ultraviolet things that you said don't stay too close to it, and I put it inside the house because the flies are killing us when we open the backyard door. So anyway, so it's working, but it's not. It's like killing 70% of the flies, and I have to follow the rest with one of those spatulas, or what do you call them, fly swatters. The Green Bay Packers. Crystal! Where you been, Crystal? You can't do that, Crystal. You can't be gone more than 3 days. I need a letter from your parents if you want to, be absent for more than 1 day from the show. All right, guys, the question. Oh, sanitize time. Everybody sanitize and share. If you're new to us, this is what we do. Sanitize and share. Speaking of share, really, guys, I need your help. If you like the show, I'm being serious and honest here. If you like the show, if you want us to continue, then you need to let more people join us. I love being with all of you, but we need more people to join us, more people to be blessed. Because as a comedian or as any entertainer, you want more audience, you want bigger audience. Not big. It does any. It's just more impactful and more people will be blessed. That's all. It's not like we're asking for money from them. We just want to bless more people. So, if someone asks you on the weekend, what do you do to relax? Hey, I watch NAZ. I watch Live with NAZ where you can be the comedian and be funny and laugh, and we'll pray for you, and we can do that. That's all I'm asking. So please, start thinking who you can invite to join our show and be blessed at the end, hopefully, when we give the gospel message or some encouragement, they'll be encouraged. That's all I'm asking. So, sanitize, share, whatever you want to do. James, you must be going through spatula withdrawal. Cable news of any kind, that's a good way to relax. The safety caps of all my How many medications do you take, Rita? Relaxation, calories, get rid of calories. President Twitter account so that he can just do the job without having to know everything he's thinking, right? Okay, are you positive about that? What did Maggie say? I didn't see Maggie. Negativity. I see. You guys are so funny. Oh, the microwave is too slow. James must be fasting spatula. I don't need to bring up spatulas. I created a culture to do it for me. Murder hornets. We need to get rid of those. Spatula fly squatters. Right? That's what I use them for. You have flies in Corona. Big time. Big time. I would love to find 4,000-year-old spatula from ancient times. James would be so happy. Go to the museum of, I don't know, the British Museum. They have everything. Professional sports, if we get rid of those, Matthew will be able to relax. My stationary exercise bike caused guilt and anxiety just looking at it, right? We have one of those too, and we set up a fan facing the door. Huh. So when we let the dog out, flies don't fly into the house. Good idea. Stan Simmons, welcome back. We miss you, man. I've got rid of clowns holding spatula. My friends, they are honest with me, so that's what you get rid of to relax. I promise I share and invite people, Naz, but no one's really listening, which is nothing new. I know I'm a weirdo. You're not a weirdo. There are weirdos for not listening to you. I share it with America's Voice. Thank you so much, Amy, for doing that. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. It's just, you know what? If we can let people join us. What is this? I didn't talk to you, Siri. Why Siri comes like, hey, how can I help you? I don't want you to help me, Siri. Just watch the show, Siri. I don't want to let my parishioners to know I have a silly streak. That's right. No, no, no. Don't tell people at work or that. Unless you don't care. Shutting up my 5 personalities. That would relax you. My scale. Flies here too, right? Everything but excessive carbs to fatten and calm me. All right, you are aware. I don't want to spill the beans. The San Diego Padres sometimes have pop flies. My paid ticket cruise to the Caribbean. Joey just finished work, I bet. He's with us. Welcome to the show, Joey. Tomorrow's National Relaxation Day. What is something you have to get rid of to relax? My diabetes so I can eat sugar again. Right. Well done, James. Thank you for creating this. Oh, who let the dogs out? Oh, yard work. Keep finding new issues with my yard. Oh, I'd get rid of the sensitive Siri. You're fast, Crystal. I share to my dogs. Seriously. Yeah, they're funny. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do the Guinness Book of World Record and then ask you a question. My nerves. Get rid of my nerves. That's right. Everyone for 15 minutes so I can switch my insurance to Geico. Oh, that's funny. I get rid of rays that cause sunburns. I actually listening to live NAZ online while I'm working on my sewing project and it helps me relax. Thank you so much, Sarah. My mortal body. Get rid of my hammock, stressed out, cut all the trees down. I've Googled it, and yes, seriously, she needs to go. I need to get rid of my bed of nails. What are you, Houdini? I don't know. 200. Oh, the answers already coming. Good. You guys are ahead of me. Okay, here's the question. A Chinese student just made it to the Guinness World Record in 2017 for being the fastest man walking on two hands with a soccer ball clutched between the legs. Zhang Shuang accomplished the feat by walking a 50-meter distance in just blank seconds. How many seconds did he do? And since it's not much, it's under 50 seconds, would you please give me one answer each person? One answer per minute so we don't hit it too fast. One answer per minute. Everyone for a minute so I can customize my insurance with Washington Mutual. I get rid of my skeleton so I can disguise myself as a cardboard cutout and go to Major League Baseball games or protest. I want to get rid of my leg. Oh, need to stop saying I do. 42 for James, 8 for Chris, 20 for Crystal. I want 46 for Becky, 21 for David, 43 for Sophia, 55 for Sarah. Repeat the question for Michael. The question is, this guy did a 50-meter distance running on his hands. He was walking on two hands with a soccer ball between his legs. And how many seconds it took him to finish the 50-meter distance is 33, 38, 42, 30 seconds, 60 for Amy, 12 for Maggie, 54.321 for Art. Post the questions. Is John here? We never post the Guinness Book of World Record. Oh, so you keep thinking about it. Yeah, so we keep the last question running. I need to get rid of downtown Portland, obviously, of course. Screen freezes. I'm sorry. 25 for Crystal. This question was designed to keep me from spamming. No, it wasn't. Trust me. It was. I had it yesterday, but yesterday we did the Battle of the Sexes, so we couldn't get to it. But when the numbers are low, it's harder to. I love you, Sarah. You're awesome. The skeleton in my closet, so I can climb and hide from COVID. 22 seconds for Michael and Ciel, of course. 45 seconds for Maggie. 24 for Betty. Betty, how are you? All right, screen froze. I did hear the question too. I didn't hear the question again. Uh, okay, Craig. Craig found the answer, and it's normally because you're new to us, Craig. It's okay, but normally we don't Google it, and we don't Google it, and we don't Siri it, and we don't Alexa it. So, but it's okay. It's your first time with us. So the answer is 26.09 seconds. He was able to do that. So the winner is Sarah with 26 seconds. We got a winner. See, without spamming, Sarah has won. Crystal came close with 25 seconds. But so Sarah, you're the proud winner. While sewing and relaxing, you were able to win this. Thank you so much. See, it paid off. I'll get rid of work required to earn a paycheck, but keep the money. You really have to hand it to the guy. You really have to hand it to that guy. Yes. You know what? You're a winner too, Craig. You didn't know, so you're a winner. Next time we see you, Craig, this is what you're gonna get from me. What's left of this toilet paper. Come to one of my concerts, and here you go. All right, guys. I don't believe about that question. I don't know if I believe you about this question. Then you should do a question about spam sometime. 24. Okay. I'd get rid of unfunny people. I heard Girish, you talking about beer, right? Can I bing the answer? No. Nice number. Yes. All right. Let's see. Someone typed the questions. Great job. All right. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here's the third question for the night, ladies and gentlemen. And on a Friday night, I want to ask you this question. What was the last thing you were really excited about? What was the last thing you were really excited about? What was the last thing you were really excited about? Let me know. I already pinned the question. House cleaning. What? I already wrote it. What was the last thing you were really excited about? Crystal said questions. Where's? All right. I share with Michael, Teresa, Lily, James, and Bobby. Awesome. All right. Lots of TP. I had some eggs ready for Sarah's. Joey. Oh, where do you classify as funny and unfunny? Who do you classify as funny and unfunny people? Okay, let's see. Well, I'll let Crystal answer it. Let's see. Since comedy is subjective. Question. Sorry, I had to. House cleaning. What was the last thing you were really excited about? I totally won by accident. Wow, see? Going to In-N-Out Burger for Crystal Leif. That was the last exciting. Friday. That was the last thing you were excited about. Friday, yes. Having you say help too. Winning TP. Electricity. It really shocked me. Art, you have a way with words, Art. Logging into NAZ tonight. Oh, thank you, Pastor David. Going on holiday, yes. Aim's new boyfriend. I've been praying for that, Matthew. I've been praying for that. Praise God. That's an answered prayer. Guys, if you don't know, but Matthew Dirk's daughter, we've been praying, and he's been praying for her to meet a godly boyfriend. And the last one wasn't good. So this one is really a believer. So, praise God for that. Batteries. I get a chance. I get a charge from them. That's the reason. The last thing that you got excited about. Batteries. Thinking about slapping people with spatulas. Having you say hello to me on your show twice. Well, hello, 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 Gary. Here's the three times. Seeing you in Tulsa, Michelle. Thank you for performing with me. You double doozy cookie cake for my birthday last month. My double doozy cookie cake. Happy birthday last month. That the rapture could happen now. Darn. That's exciting, huh? Going to the Caribbean. Oh, Betty. Enjoy it. Have a great time. Are you going to take a cruise? Because I don't know if cruise ships are working still. And now it's bad. You go on a cruise. Now you have to worry about two things: COVID and food poisoning. It used to be just worrying about food poisoning. Now you got to worry about two things. Current mortgage APR. Is that what you're excited about, Mina? Or that's how you relax if you get rid of your current mortgage APR? My mom said my sister's wedding last Saturday. That was exciting. Wow, good. Not seeing the color pink in my mail. That's true. You get a pink letter, you're in trouble. Stepped on the scale and lost 7 pounds in 3.5 weeks after joining a gym. Awesome. Well, I'm glad the gyms are open. Let's sanitize for that to celebrate Pastor David's loss. Wait, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am 11 pounds more than I was last when we started the show. How about that? We started in March. I got my 10 pounds that I lost in December. Started in December. I lost 10 pounds. So I was 187 at Christmas. In March, I was 174.9. Today, I'm 176.4. So my pandemic weight is here. We had a great reunion again together. And I'm just so excited about that. That's the last thing I was excited about. Getting my weight back. Right. Stepped on the scale and lost. Meeting with friends outside. You know what? We're getting excited now about the real things in life. Like little things in life we took for granted, like breathing without a mask. That is something we took for granted all the time. Now it's like, oh, I get to breathe without a mask. Dad said camping and fishing a few weeks ago. Wow. Did you catch anything, Mr. Voss? Today it was hot at the grocery store. I was thirsty and I was excited to get a cold one. An ice cold Coke. Oh, that sounded good. I was excited about meeting Ben Bergquam from America's Voice News on Wednesday. I'll always watch him on Facebook. Check out his video. All right. Sewing. Duh. Finding a recipe for garlicky creamed kale. Ooh. The electricity went out and it was due to non-payment. Ouch, Rita. Oh. Okay, laughing with you all and eating crabs all day today. Carbs, not crabs. Eating carbs all day today. That's good. Seeing my grandkids. Oh, working air conditioning. Praise God for that. Walking in the water and sand at the beach. You were in Temecula. You probably had to go to San Clemente Beach. I think that's the closest. Funny people are those who make others giggle, genuine laughing, and feel good. Unfunny people are those who have to use profanity or insult to make those who laugh. Good answer, Crystal. That's a good answer. Toilet overflowed, found my necklace in the a cool shower. Yes. Brian Goodwin, thank you for joining us. Hopefully, Brian, you become a regular member of our Live with NAS quarantining in Corona. This is your second time here, and you know what's interesting is Brian's a very funny guy. He took my class, which I will be doing next Thursday at 11 a.m., a free 1-hour webinar for you guys to be funnier. So after the show, go to my Facebook, scroll down for yesterday, and boom, sign up for free. Register. There's less than 30 spots left. So you can learn how to be funnier without being crude or rude or dirty. having my wife open the door for me to let my scooter in. Oh, on the Rapture too, waiting. Pizza delivery guy said thank you when I tipped him a quarter. Are you serious? You just gave him a quarter? Tuning in tonight made me happy. Oh, thank you, Christine. I love it. Fred Wilson, thank you for joining us. What is the last thing you were really excited about? Let us know. Catching my first fish at Church Members Lake during my sermon series titled Gone Fishing. It was last month. You went fishing and you caught one. See? That's what I call a good sermon. You know, you're not being a hypocrite like some people teach sermons and they don't believe in it. Listening to this show. Thank you, Sarah. I did it 6 years ago. Oh, a new buffet opened in our neighborhood. Brent, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Oh, your restaurants are open? They have buffet? I think you're kidding, but really? Who would open a buffet in this COVID where they're not sure if they can let people inside the restaurant? But then again, you're in Texas. Going on a cruise and getting food poisoning sounds like an expensive diet. Wayne Wright, welcome to the show. We need you to check with us almost every day, Mr. Wayne. Thank you for joining us. Tell us, what was the last thing you were really excited about? I got on the freeway without anyone blowing the horn at me. I gained my 20 back. Hand sanitizer everywhere. That makes you happy, right? COVID weight. Yes. My hairstylist this time didn't ask me to sign a disclaimer. My right leg is 174 pounds. I hope the left one is the same size, otherwise there's a problem. I get excited that I lost 5 pounds, but then crushed when I sat down and realized my butt found it. I lost weight, but it has a GPS and it came back, right? Just like mine, it's back. Today, I had a big argument with my scale. I'm like, no, you're not. You're lying to me. I'm going to give you away to a good family. That's how generous I am. Excited about justification through faith in Jesus. Amen, Art. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I'm fluxing between 175 and 185. Oh, that's not bad weight. But you know what? I've been working out a lot. I've been lifting weight, me and John, so that probably contribute a little bit. So some of the weight that came back is new weight, not from the old, yellow fat. Blah, blah, blah. They say you're going to come out of this as hunks or gunks. I guess you're a hunk, my friend. Nice weight loss. Thank you, Gary. I didn't lose it. I gained it back. Finally, someone said I was pretty. I had my mask on. Well, that's exciting. Preaching to a live audience and not to a red LED light on the camera. That's right. That's exciting. Last week, can you imagine last Saturday I was in Tulsa, Oklahoma? It's been a week. Time is flying. My dad said they kept 7 since they were the only ones that were legally big enough. My dad said they kept 7. Swamp cooler. Walmart said we don't have to wear a mask. Really? Sean makes excited that I can pat my tummy and rub my head at the same time. I can't do that. I can count all my 9 toes. I was really excited about going on a comedy tour with Brent and friend, then super bummed that I got sick and couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I'm just happy I got up today. Oh, hope you become regular. I mean a regular. Hey, Yusuf Rizqallah, how are you, my beloved? Welcome to the show. It's been a while, over 2 months from Baltimore, Maryland. I hope your stitches are disappearing and your head is healing. My poor nephew hit him. So I can follow the directions on the shampoo bottle bonus. That's exciting. Finding a bottle of non-toxic hand sanitizer back in May. Aren't other possibilities chunks? Hopefully not junks. Monks, loose monks, and hopefully not punks. Hey, excited that I finally found a rapture dress. I'm excited no one has gotten sick or died from my cooking. Yes, all the buffets are open in Texas. Ooh. Yeah, let's do a show together, Brent. I need to eat. A buffet. It's been a while. Seeing an email from friends that Nazareth was online, and I got excited since he made me laugh for 2 solid hours last year in Rancho Bernardo. Well, thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate it. The Chinese restaurant in Canton opened their buffet. In Canton. That's not, that's Texas. Excited that I got all the soap scum off the bar of soap. Oh, excited I got weighted in kilograms, smaller numbers. Hi, I feel when Chris walks funny and if his leg weighed that much. Where's your wife at? My wife? My wife took the girls to Orange County to have some bonsai bowl, which if you don't know what a bonsai bowl, it's something healthy, and just to get out of the house. It had been home for a week. Not getting dentistry. When I found out my daughter-in-law was pregnant, that was exciting. Elaine Hemingway, Crows Grove, how are you? We've been praying for you. Elaine lost her husband a few weeks ago, so keep her in prayer. And now I would like you to list any prayers you have, people. Please let me know if you have any prayers. Bobby Miller just joined us late. Hope everything is well with you, Bobby. Bobby, why did I sound Jewish? Bobby. Hey, Bobby. Then I said 10% of my insurance. All right, brother, late than never, right? Guys, let me know if you have any prayer request. Any prayer request. And no, Warren Buffett doesn't like buffets. But, oh, okay. All right. Let me know if you have any prayer request. And I just want to remind you this week. One of the best verses is Jesus said in John 15, I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me and I in you, you will bear much fruit. Apart from me, you can do nothing. This is just the biggest encouragement you can have. I am the vine, you are the branches. If you stay close to Jesus, you'll be fruitful. What do you mean by fruitful? You'll be able to bless people, bless other people. Be a blessing. Be kind to people. You can do that when you're close to Jesus. That kind of humor drains me. All right, Alan is here. Alan Goodwin, welcome. Prayers for the family. Has a blessed weekend. Hope to rejoin you. Yeah, would love to see you. Lupi Merlo, thank you for joining us. If you have any prayer requests, Lupi and her family are amazing fans. They used to drive for hours to come see me, and I miss them. And their son is so kind. He's an editor and a writer. The whole family are writers. Well, welcome. Any prayer requests, guys, before we close for the weekend? And I hope tomorrow is National Relaxation Day, so I pray you will be able to relax. Pray for the family of a 5-year-old got killed in North Carolina. Justice for him. Oh, we'll be praying for them. Prayer requests. The reason I haven't been on is overwhelmed with depression. Haven't gotten out of bed or talked to anyone. Crystal, this verse is for you. I am the vine, you are the branches. Remain close to him. Trust me, Crystal. Believe what God has promised. Believe what he said. And you'll be able to get out of it. I don't know. I'm not a physician and I can't recommend anything. But what I'm saying is in the presence of God there's fullness of joy. Read his word. Read it. Read the Bible. Believe it. Spend time in it. Take time to talk to the Lord. Don't let your body, sometimes when you're sitting prayer, your body is talking to you, your mind is talking to you. No, talk to your mind. I'm not trying to be with one of this word new religion, but no, it's biblical. When David said in the Psalm, why are you anxious, O my soul? Why? Talk to you. Why am I depressed? Why am I anxious? Why? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? Jesus is my Savior. He's going to take care of me. He loves me. He promised that he will be with me. He knows everything I'm going through. He promised he has a future for me. He has a hope for me. Why am I scared? Why am I anxious? Talk to yourself. Don't. If we just let our mind tell us, "Oh, this is gonna be bad. Tomorrow's gonna be worse. It's gonna be horrible after that. What if I go out the house and get hit by a car? What if I run out of money? What if I don't have it? What if I get cancer?" And you let your mind starts talking to you about all this garbage, and all you have to do, Crystal and everybody, just say, "Shut up. Just shut up. God is with me. He loves me. He promised, and I believe it. I chose to believe God's promises because the world promises are no good." And you start reading. Read Psalms. Read Matthew 6. Read Philippians 4:4. Be anxious for nothing. Philippians 4, the whole chapter. Be anxious for nothing. Take it out. Believe it. Trust me. I'll be praying for you, Crystal. We're all going to be praying for you. I love you guys. Sorry I couldn't read all this, but please have a great, great, relaxing weekend. And I'll be reading the prayers, and we'll be praying for you guys throughout this week. If you have any private prayers, please send it to me personally. Message me. We're praying for your daughter, Amy, who's having a cardiac synapse seizure. Oh, okay. We'll be praying for this. So, guys, love you. Please, if you want to watch the webinar next Thursday at 11, go register for it for free on my website, on my Facebook page here. Also, just start telling your friends about this show this weekend. Tell them this is what you use to relax, and hopefully we'll have new friends that join us next week. God bless you. I love you. Have a great night.